Hatful Monty here, and today we're going to do a video about a buck 110 knife. There's lots of videos on the history and about them and everything, so I won't go into that. But I had acquired one, and it was an old one, and I think they started making it in the 60s. It was probably the 70s or 80s. Anyway, it was passed on to me, and it was still in good shape, and didn't have a sheath, didn't have a sheath for it. So I bought a sheath, and then I was looking at their website and found the where buck, if it's called a spa treatment. You send it in, you fill out a little form online there, and you send it in. They clean it up, they sharpen it, and check it over. If there's anything that's warrantable on it, that's damaged or whatever, they replace that at that time. Or they let you know that, okay, well, you know, the blade was broken. Obviously, it was abuse, and so it's going to cost you for the blade or whatever. So anyway, I sent it in. It was, let's see here. I put it in the mail. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, they received it like April the 12th, okay? And I had a little tracking thing, and I knew they'd got it and everything. On 5/1, the 1st of May, they sent me an email saying, you know, we have received it into our work orders or whatever, and it had my you know, all the information, you know, spa treatment, and anyway, the address was wrong on it, so I called them up and talked to a person there, and they got the address straightened out on it and everything. And then I received it here on the 8th. So anyway, that's, you know, that's, I heard it was going to be 10 weeks, so that they got it done a little bit faster than that. But they want you to, they have these guidelines on how to ship it, and you pay for the shipping there, and they, like I said, they clean it up, they sharpen it, and they pay for shipping back. So, you know, the shipping is kind of, it cost me about $15 to ship it to them. So that's about $21. But anyway, they, if I remember right, they want you to have it in a sheath when you ship it to them. They want you to put tracking on it, and then you have to send a check. I think it's a check or money order, believe it or not, Buck Knife Company, for $6.50, and you enclose all that and ship it to them. I do believe that there's possibly a payment option to where when they send you that email saying that they've got it and they're about to run it through their process, I think there probably might be an option where you could pay for it by card over the phone. But I don't know that to be a fact. So anyway, without any further ado, we got the box here. Let me get my handy dandy buck 110. and we will see what we will see. And interesting enough, that, like I said, that was a new one, and you can see it's still really pretty shiny. I did notice that there's a process you can see online where you wrap these in cellophane and you get your sheath and you soak it in water and you put this in it and you push the leather down. It's wet forming the sheath to the knife. I did that, and then I actually had some tarnishing. I mean, you wait until it dries and then you take the cellophane off of the plastic wrap off of this knife, and it's dry and everything. It's just the moisture in the leather kind of tarnished it, and it looks like it eventually, I polished it back up, and I think it's gonna be all right now. But it's one thing you gotta watch for with leather. Anyway, we got a packing slip in here, and actually it's $6.95. All right, so that's a 110 brass with sheath spa treatment. All right, that's what that says. Okay, we got the sheath back. Oh yeah, like I said, it was new anyway. Got hermetically sealed paper. Okay, and like I said, this was a fairly old one. I mean, it wasn't in bad shape. It was kind of well, that's handy dandy. The brass was tarnished. This is like a new one. So you can see that it wasn't near that. You know, the thing had never really, I don't even know if it had ever been cleaned up, but it was just used hard, and yeah, it does appear that there might be a little bit of a dirt in that part right there. I'll have to get, I don't know, it's okay. It's not perfect, but yeah, I don't see how clean that one is. Actually, there's some a little bit right there. But even with a brand new knife, even when you get a brand new one, you get it and you work it, and you'll get some stuff out in there. Anyway, so this one here is about a month old. This is one that's probably about 35 years old, 40 years old. Now, sharpness. Whew. Man. I don't know if you can see this. this is the difference between, I don't know if you can, maybe I'll do it this way. You see the difference in the, let's put them side by, try to get them, it's a hard picture to take, side by side. You probably can't tell, but the newer blade looks like it's thicker this way than the old blade. It's definitely thicker. Well, sorry for my dysfunction here. It's definitely thicker. The newers are thicker, wider, but you know, I don't know, I guess you I don't know why people do this. I don't really ever plan on, I ever had any hair on my arm anymore. Still plan on shaving with this. I probably need to. I probably could, and probably dull it though. But paper, it's the old one that's been refurbished. This is the new one. So yeah, it's a okay. I guess it depends on how you hold the paper too. Yeah, there's a month though. It's a little bit duller, but wow. But like I was saying, back in the day, you know, buck knives were good, but the thing is I didn't like them because when they went dull, they were a beast to get an edge back on it, razor sharp again. And it was because I believe the metal that they used back when they first started with these things was a different kind of metal. It could get real sharp, and it would stay sharp for a long time, but it was so hard, I guess, and you would see guys, you know, that were sitting around sharp and wearing out Whitstones, and the thing is you kept the edge on it all the time, and you didn't have to worry about that. But if you let it go until it got dull, then you had some work on your hands. To where the newer ones, I don't know about this one, I haven't sharpened it, but I have a fixed blade and a couple other buck knives that aren't of the old vintage, and they sharpen easier. But I guess the trick is with all these is to maintain your edge, and then you won't have to worry about a beat down. But that is very impressive. The person I talked to at Buck was very nice. They did it in a very timely manner, and there's no, well, I'd had to work at that thing to ever get it that back to there, but that is just like brand new, maybe even better than brand new. So anyway, if you have a buck knife, I hate to say this because they're going to get slammed with people, but I guess with shipping and everything, you know, you're talking about $20. I don't know, you got to part with it for a few weeks, a month or so, but it's like getting a new knife. So anyway, I won't bore you with any more of that. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a comment. Subscribe. I need the subscriptions. I need a thumbs up. I need the comments. Share it. Because that's what the algorithms pick up on, you know, and so I'd appreciate that. And if you've already subscribed, thank you, and you know, have a good day. Have full money out.